Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is video number 3 in the Spain vlog series, Granada Part 2. So the reason why I had to split the Granada video in two was because I had so much footage, and that was largely due to the fact that we went to the Alhambra. The Alhambra was insane. You have to go if you go to Granada. That's like the top of your list, but you should see. The Alhambra was a palace and fort. It was like a huge complex, lots of buildings, a walled palace and fort on a hill in Granada that belonged to the Muslims for centuries. It was constructed in the 1300s to, I believe, let me think about that. I think it was the 1200s to the 1300s, and belonged to the Muslims until the Catholic monarchs took it over when it fell in 1492. So during the Reconquista, when the Christians and the Muslims were fighting for control of Spain, the Christians were pushing the Muslims out of Spain, kind of top to bottom, so to speak. And their last stronghold was Granada. This is the last thing to fall. So it fell in 1492. The Catholic monarchs took it over, and they added things after it. So there are, I guess, some Christian buildings or Christian influences in it now, but largely it's like a Muslim palace and Muslim fortress. So this was fascinating to see. I will be speaking throughout this video on various parts of the Alhambra, but I also hope you just get to enjoy seeing how beautiful it was. And again, I cannot recommend highly enough that if you get to Granada, you get to go to the Alhambra. Please put it at the top of your list. So a word about Islamic architecture and art for anyone learning about it for the first time. You're going to see a lot of mosaics and patterns, inspiration drawn from nature, but not animals and people depicted in Islamic art. And this is because Islam believes that depicting animals and people in art could be a form of idolatry, so they don't do it.
Right to left. This piece of the inscription, right to left. You can see it as well here. Right to left. Looking like a kind of L, followed by a kind of W. Look at here. Kind of L, kind of W. Both form the name of God, Allah. And that word is everywhere you look around. For now on, you will identify it.
had such a tangible wave of realization when we got to the Patio de los Leones, because this was a view I had only seen in textbooks and online when learning about the Alhambra, and all of a sudden, there I was. It was right before me. So if you'll recall, like 2 minutes ago, I said that animals and humans are not depicted in Islamic art, and this is very typically the case. However, there has been art found depicting animals and humans in the Alhambra. I'm going to leave some links to articles below if you want to read further about these amazing paintings. Our guide Nacho explained to me that the domes in Islamic architecture are meant to look like caves with stalactites hanging down to remind Muslims of the Prophet Muhammad and how he received his messages from the angel Gabriel in a cave. So after you walk through the fortress and the palace, you end up in the gardens of the Alhambra, which are absolutely stunning. They're so beautiful and so peaceful. And then there's a section of the gardens called the Generalife. So this is kind of a bastardization or a messed up form of an Arabic word in Spanish, which referred to the concept of seventh heaven or paradise. So the Islamic idea of heaven involves levels of heaven, and the highest most level of heaven is paradise, and it's the seventh heaven. And they tried to fashion these gardens after that idea. After our tour, we broke into small groups, and I went with a group that walked down the hill from the Alhambra back to our hotel. It looked like fall on the way. It was just so beautiful. Okay, it's a rainy day in Granada. Okay, it's me. I'm back out here grinding to get this video done. So the rest of this video is... Take two. I really need a backdrop, guys. This is just... I'm sorry. This is as humble as it gets, but here I am. So the same day that we toured the Alhambra in the evening, I texted some of the people in the group and was like, hey, who wants to go get dessert? Because went in Spain. So we went out for chocolate and churros, which is typically a breakfast snack, but we went out kind of coffee time in the afternoons, like 4, maybe 5 o'clock. And then we tried a very typical dessert from Granada called a pionono, which I'll explain in the video. And then the very end of my video is just exploring another Christmas market. So enjoy and see you in the next one, which is Malaga. Pionono. Gonna tell me we're doing video here. Pionono. Tell me what you guys think about the Pope dessert. Deliciosa. Okay. Okay, a ver. Get after it. Nice. Because I always tell, like, whatever I'm talking. Hi guys, we are in a plaza. I can't even remember what it's called. We're in Granada. And this line behind us is people lined up to see the Kings for Three Kings Day. They're going to talk to them and give them their letters and ask what they want, which is happening on Saturday. The Three Kings will come Friday night, and then Saturday morning the Kings will have left gifts for them. So maybe we'll come back and meet the Three Kings today. But anyway, this is a Spanish edition. Hi guys, I don't know if you can see behind me, but they're selling everywhere pieces for the nativity sets. So some are full nativities, but you can also buy piece by piece and like character by character, which is really cool. And they're doing a lot of things that are native to Spain. So you could get an orange tree, or I got one that's based in the Alhambra, which I'll probably show you on here at some point. But anyway, super, super cool, super Christmassy. It's like a little nativity Christmas market.